wanna be over here. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh. I ask myself, what am I doing here?
Hi guys, it's Jessica. Welcome back to my channel. So as you see by the title, today I'm going to be doing a natural makeup, no makeup look. So this is perfect for back to school or just any time you want to have a really natural makeup look that makes it not look like you're wearing any makeup. So without further ado, let's get straight on with the video. Okay guys, so one of the first steps you want to do anytime you're going to do any type of makeup is definitely moisturizer, because my face tends to be really dry. I don't know why, it's very annoying. So the moisturizer, the moisturizer I like to use is the Starskin or Glamic Pink Cactus Pudding. Very long name. It's a hydrate and glow all day. It's only focusing on my face. Nice. There we go. It looks like this. My sister got me one for Christmas that just went by, and I used all of it because I love it so much. And I then went and got myself another one because it's so good. And it says you hydrate plus glow all day. So that's perfect. So the first step is to put on moisturizer. So I'm going to go ahead and tie up my hair because I don't want any of this getting in my hair. Go ahead and put my hair in a ponytail and put the moisturizer on. That is my favorite moisturizer. By all means, it is the best moisturizer I've ever used and I highly recommend it. Not sponsored or anything, I just really like it. And also, I'm running out of it as well. See, like it's almost empty, so I need to get a new one soon because it's so good. So the second product that I use, and the first step to like the makeup part of the routine, is the Rimmel Insta Strobing Highlighter Illuminator Strobing Cream, and it looks like this. So basically what this does is it stays on all day as well. Okay, it's not focusing, cool. It's in the shade Gold Glow. Okay, you know what it looks like. It won't focus, but you know. So basically what this does is it just gives you like a glow, like a healthy glow to your face, and it looks really pretty. So I like to put this under my makeup, but obviously not a lot. So what I do is I just put a tiny bit on my finger. I only got this recently over the summer, and I've been using it nearly every single day. Even if I don't put on any makeup, I just put this on because it just works so well. It looks like you have makeup on as well. And I just rub this in like a moisturizer. Also, I don't put on a lot. I only put on a little bit because I don't want to look like a highlighter. So yeah, that's the next step. Once I put on the Insta Strobing Cream, which by the way I got in Boots Pharmacy, and I think it was around €6. If I get the price wrong, I'll put it up somewhere on the screen what the actual price is. And the next thing I'm going to go in with is concealer. So the concealer I use, you can use any concealer. You don't have to use these exact brands. You can use any brands you have or any brands you want. So the next thing is I go in with concealer. So the concealer I use is the NARS concealer, and my shade is light to vanilla. So basically what I do with this is I just put it on. Did I forget to bring a mirror over? I'll be right back. Came back. Okay, got a mirror this time. So basically what I like to do is I get concealer and then just put it on any small blemishes I have, but also making sure to like not overdo it with the concealer because it could be very noticeable when you're wearing a lot, especially like in school. So I just put on any little blemishes I have, and then some days, but not all days, but in this tutorial I will show you, sometimes I like to just get a little bit of concealer and just put a little tiny bit under my eyes, just like that, like really not much at all. And then what I do is I take my pre-dampened beauty blender, which I usually dampen the night before to save time in the morning. And also when I like first wet my beauty blender, it's like soaking wet, but then when I dry it with the towel, it's still a little bit too wet. So this gives it time to kind of soak up a bit of moisture. So it'll be like perfect for the morning. And then what I do is I go ahead and just blend it in. So once concealer is done, I like to go in with my powder. So the powder I use is the Rimmel London Stay Matte Powder. It looks like this in the shade Transparent, really itchy nose, 001. So I just like to use this because it doesn't have a color and it's not gonna like show up as if you have like a really dark powder or anything on your face, or it's like really noticeable, because the lights in school show like they can see everything. I'm sorry, but the lights in school are so bright. They're like my ring light, but there's like 6 of them on the wall, if you know what I'm talking about. So basically what I do is I just dab it a couple of times and then tap it off, and then I only, sorry my nose is so itchy, I only go where I kind of put the concealer on, like a little bit under my eyes, and I only put a little bit on just so I don't mattify my face too much, since we put on this glow cream and I don't want to cover all of that up and I still want to be able to see it. Also, when I put on my powder, I like to just dab it and not wipe it, because if I wipe it I feel like I'm leaving maybe streak marks of where the concealer was, because it's like a wet consistency. So that is the next step. So my camera just died after I stopped filming the last clip, so if anything's different or like the angle's different or anything, sorry about that. But we're just going to continue on. So the next thing I do after I finish powder is I go in with a small bit of blush. So the blush I like to use is the Rimmel London Lasting Finish Soft Colour Blush. It's in the shade 20. It's called Pink Rose and it looks like this. So what I like to do is I like to take this and my, is it the blush brush? Blush brush by Real Techniques. I'm using a lot of Rimmel products, by the way. I just really like Rimmel. And it's super affordable as well, which is great. So what I like to do is I just smile and I just put it on the apples of my cheeks like this. And make sure you tap it off, because you don't want to look like you have way too much blush on and then end up looking like you have like a face paint of a clown on or something. So I just like to do this. I love this blush because it has a little bit of like a sparkly type of glow in it. So I just like to do that and bring it up. And then once I'm done, I always go back in with my powder brush and just lightly go over it, so it's not too much, because we're trying to keep it very natural. So that is the next step. So the next step I like to do, some days I do it and some days I don't. It just depends if I want to do it or not. But I think this looks really nice, and you don't have to do it, but it just adds to the look. So basically what I do is I take any highlighter, so you guys can take any highlighter that you have. So I just use this one. It is the MAC Soft and Gentle Mineralized Skin Finish. It looks like this. So what I like to do is I just take my finger and I just put it on the tip of my nose. I don't really put it on my cheekbones because I feel that there's no need, because I only really do that if I have like foundation on or anything. So I just put it on the tip of my nose, then the bridge on here in the Cupid's bow, just like that, just to add like a little touch, and that's all I do with highlighter. I don't want to put too much on. So the next step is my favorite step, which is mascara. So what I like to do, did I bring over? So I keep forgetting to bring everything over. Hold on, my eyelash curler, I just left it over because I'm over here. Like, this is where it's like a little photo corner in my room, so I'm just over here because there's good lighting from the window. My makeup stuff is over there, and I just left like everything over there, so same. So basically what I do for mascara is I take my eyelash curler. I'm just gonna look in the mirror for this so I don't stab my eye, and I just curl my eyelashes for a few seconds. My eyes always like to water. Look at this, they always like to water for no reason. Well, there is a reason, but like they just water because I'm holding this here for like 3 seconds. So yeah, once I curl my eyelashes, so I learned this little step which I seen on Instagram somewhere. So basically what I like to do is, sometimes my mascara will come out clumpy for no reason, or it will come out way too dark and really noticeable that I'm wearing mascara. So what I like to do is I take my clear mascara, so you can get any clear mascara. This is by Essence. I think this is about €2. You can get this in Penneys, Primark. I know they're the same thing, but people call them differently. So you can get this in like any pharmacy basically. So what I like to do is I just put this through my eyelashes first. So it just coats them in a clear mascara, so it doesn't do anything, you can't see it. But basically what it does is, this hair, oh my god, it separates all your eyelashes and just kind of basically makes them kind of wet-ish looking. And then straight after, I go in with my mascara, holding upside down. I have my mini little mascara. I don't know if this is the same with anyone else, but I always think that the mini mascaras are better than the bigger version for some reason. I don't know why. So basically what I do is I take my mascara, even though my eyelashes are still wet. I'm going to use a mirror for this because I'm afraid I'm going to get it in my eye. So then I go straight in with my mascara. Sorry, can you see that? I go straight in with my mascara over my clear mascara. And basically what it does is it kind of brushes out all the clumps. And it doesn't make it that noticeable that you're wearing a lot of, well, I'm not wearing that much mascara, but it makes it not that noticeable that you're wearing a lot of mascara. So it looks like this, and it just makes them all very separated and kind of feathery looking, if you know what I mean. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the next eye. So I don't like to do bottom lash mascara, especially when I'm going to school, because it just tends to smudge throughout the day because you're constantly moving around, and bottom lash mascara tends to just smudge under my eyes. And to keep it even more natural looking, I don't do bottom lash mascara to make it look like you're not really wearing any mascara and you just have nice eyelashes. So that's what I like to do. So the last step, actually, well, second last step I like to do is my eyebrows. So sometimes I like to fill in my eyebrows only because they're quite fair. If I do get my eyebrows done and they're tinted, I would just go ahead in with my clear brow gel, clear lash and brow gel, the same Essence one, I have two, and I just brush through my eyebrows and leave it like that. But sometimes if they're like really fair because my hair is blonde, I will take this. So you can get any brow gel. Also, one of my favorites is by Essence. It's you can get it in any pharmacy. It's just an Essence brow gel, and they have loads of colors. But I recently got this in Sephora when I was away. It's an Anastasia Beverly Hills version, but you can use any version you want. I really like the Essence one. I've been using that way longer than this one. So what I like to do with this is just in the shade Blonde, and it just makes them really natural and makes them really feathery looking. So what I like to do is I just brush through my eyebrows, especially at the front, because it literally disappears at the front. So I just like to brush through my eyebrows at the front, and just like that. See the way it just makes them a tiny bit darker. And then I just go in with what's left on the brush and fix that, whatever I just done there, and brush it down. So it just makes them a little bit darker and just a little bit more noticeable. Just double checking that's okay. It just makes them a little bit more noticeable. Or you can just use them with your eyebrow pencil, but I think this just turns out a little bit more natural. Okay, so the very last step I like to do, so I don't really like to use like lip glosses. I would use a lip gloss if I was doing a normal makeup look, but since this is a very no makeup natural look, and this is what I usually do for school, I don't usually like put maybe concealer under my eyes. Sometimes I like to change it up, but this is usually my go-to. So basically I don't like to use lip gloss because it makes it look like you're completing a makeup look, but we're not trying to do that, if that makes any sense. So basically what I do is I just go in with a lip balm. So I'm just using a Vaseline. So basically just any lip balm so your lips are moisturized and not like really dry or anything, because my lips always tend to get so chapped in school, or just so chapped in general. So I just put on a little bit of lip balm, and Vaseline always gives like a kind of shine to your lips and kind of looks like a lip balm, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that is my finished makeup, no makeup, natural makeup routine. That was a really long sentence, sorry. But yeah, this is basically what I do, and it's just a really, like I said 500 million times in this video, very natural and perfect for school. Okay guys, so this is the end of the makeup routine. If you liked it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll know you'll be the first when my videos come out. And also, if you want to leave any comments, video suggestions, if you want to comment any video suggestions, make sure to head over to my Instagram, because YouTube has currently disabled comments on like quite a lot of YouTubers' posts, which is really annoying. But if you want to ask me any questions or anything about the products, I will leave all my products in the description below as well. And yeah, head over to my Instagram if you want to ask me any questions and let me know what you thought of the video. And I'll be back with a new video very, very soon. Bye!